Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. I'm thinking Scorpio. It's on the top of the deck. So let's get Scorpio people and placements. Let's get you a quick reading. Scorpio energies, people and placements. Scorpios. The womb and the tomb. Just kidding. You could be dealing with somebody who's very poetic. Maybe you're seeing birds a lot. Could be relevant. The vision. Interesting. The vision. We have the queen on the top of the deck or bottom of the deck, and we have the sword kind of in the reverse, so I don't know what that's about. But maybe the sword could represent an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The vision. All right, this could be something about your dating life. Let's see. 175. The dream, the imagined, the revealed. It is said that we are each born with a unique vision, a destiny towards which we are aimed. It is also said that we forget this vision the moment we're born, thus we're sent on a lifelong journey of rediscovery. Such is the elusive nature of the vision, it slips away yet it guides. It appears in strange dreams and surreal images, seemingly unattainable and preposterous. When we are connected to the vision, we carry an inspired and enchanted aliveness that others recognize. We trust the world and its synchronicities. We walk through new doors into wondrous opportunities. We all want to be near those with vision. They emit energy more potent than any elixir. When we lose connection to the vision, life becomes dull or exhausting, lacking meaning. Bring back the mystery, bring back the dreams. So this could be about something about maybe really tuning into your fine senses, intuition, sensing your way forward, picking up on subtle cues. You could also be asking your guides to give you signs or understandings as a prayer. Look at the art you loved when you were young. Listen to the old records and poems. These are all ways to activate the vision. You can gauge how connected you are to your vision by how tired you are, since the vision feeds us energy. It affects our life force and vitality. So maybe this is something about where you're spending your energy as well, like especially if this is connected. Like if you notice something stressing you out, that could be a sign that, I don't know, could be somebody's energy like interfering with your energy potentially. So there is something about calling back energy maybe, or thoughts and emotions tied to certain people, places that can really split your soul, kind of, I guess, like a Horcrux in different localities. So there could be something about calling all your energy back consciously. If you're noticing that there's like an open tab maybe in your mind of something, maybe going into that tab to close it or understand it, close it, shut it down. I don't know. But let's get you dice for Scorpios from their highest teams of love and light. Scorpio energies, people and placements, Angel Michael, Scorpio people and placements. Okay. This could be a new sense of identity in the future. We have to get some tarot, I feel like. So I know what the hell we're talking about. Let's go with the traditional, maybe. Scorpio. Yeah, there could have been some kind of conflict here. Maybe this is something about your creativity or dating life. Page of Wands. This could have been something new. Maybe it was based on lust, love. It says settling energy. Sorry. Keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Courage, excitement, free spirit, love of life, enthusiastic discovery. Maybe you know somebody like this as well, like somebody very poetic, or this could be something that you're tapping into, like your own creativity, or being guided by certain like images around you or art. Scorpio. This could be somebody you're involved with. Knight of Pentacles here, relationship maybe. You could still feel attached to this. Stalemate, unwanted proposals, unaccepted offers, lack of empathy. That's weird. Okay, Scorpio. Sorry. Oh, yeah. So you might want to come out of conflict with something or somebody. This could be that Sagittarius or something you want to move towards. Tell me more, Scorpios. There's something about also inviting more color into your life could be helpful as well. Yeah, this could be a Libra. There was some kind of like breakup or something like that, a lack of happiness or clarity in a situation, maybe, Scorpios. Maybe there's some kind of communication that wants to be had in the present moment. There is something about healing or coming out of a heartbreak in the future position, Scorpio. Yeah, there could have been some like deception here regarding someone in the past or something in the past. Maybe you're seeing something clearly about somebody. Somebody might want to move out of stagnancy or like new perspective, exiting like limits that they've imposed on themselves, move towards a new beginning after seeing something clearly. This could be you, King of Cups, if you're masculine, or it could be just somebody who is quite emotionally manipulative or cold before, maybe, potentially. Okay, Scorpio. Forced change, stagnation, sameness. Scorpio. So maybe you feel like you're stuck in a cycle of some sort, or like, yeah, this could be like a lack of commitment with something. Maybe you wanted a commitment to work out with somebody. It could be a Taurus. Or this could be something you thought was going to be like good for you. Sagittarius energy, moving out of stagnancy or rest mode. There could be something about actually not operating from a sense of peace or groundedness, because that could be important here. Scorpio. Or it just could be a Sag. I'm seeing Sag, Leo energy, your energy. 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Somebody could be testing the field. They could be like isolating themselves and testing the field or something like that. Sorry. Alrighty. Let's continue with a different deck. Scorpio. What's your advice? What's your advice for Scorpio placements from your spirit team, guardians and guides, Angel Michael, and other benevolent spirit team members? Moving something about your finances is the most important focus. Like 5 of Pentacles, improving that. Moving out of being broke. Someone needs to be clear about something, maybe, or honest. Yeah, focus on your priorities, like what's actually important here. Money. There could be some clarity that needs to be had in communication as well. This could be in the present moment, or even in the past, or regarding something in the past. Anything else for Scorpios? Working with somebody, maybe? Communication, maybe? Scorpio. Moving out of pain. Could be a Sag. Could be something about long-term security here as well, like finances or moving in with somebody or something like that. Like some kind of if it's not that extreme, it's just about the long-term vision. Yeah, that's funny. The long-term goals. 10 of Pentacles, right? All right. So it could be a Libra as well, or this is just a prominent relationship that we're talking about. Grape. There's something about taking maybe a lighthearted approach to something. Clover. Let's see. Mabon is the time of the vine or moon, the protective climber who also invites creativity. Grapevines are particularly passionate and speak to the wildness of our emotions, as well as the deep truths of our hearts. Eating grapes with thought and care, being mindful of their taste, even peeling them first, a prolonged experience helps pause and takes time to understand your own feelings. Brew a batch of mulled wine by heating a bottle of dry red wine until it's steaming. Add cinnamon, a cup of apple cider, the peel of an orange, and 3 cloves. Let it steep on low heat for at least 30 minutes. So maybe there's something here about comfort or warmth. But don't allow it to come to a boil. We do have the moon conjoining Chiron tonight, which is a bit of a painfoil, panfoil? Maybe you're cooking, but painful aspect. Serve hot and enjoy with friends on a chilly autumn evening. It helps you understand each other's emotions. Just going out for a drink, or this could be some kind of emotional expression as well, or just some kind of new understanding regarding that. Well, let's get you a Lenormand, Scorpios. Placements, people and placements. Star. Stars. This could be something about past lives. Maybe you have past lives with somebody here. But this could also be something about reciprocity dynamics as well as some kind of healing. Shining stars bright in the sky bodes joy from afar where happiness lies. In starlight, dreams come true. Hope is in sight, success is in view. So maybe there's something about having hope or manifesting your reality, not letting any doubts hold you back. Tree on the top, which is about growth. This could be one tree from earth is best to see. It springs from birth, good health for thee. And if tree should appear close to the quarry, your goal is near. Ship. A ship carrying gold sails straight into view, lined in its hold are fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unfurl for years upon end. So maybe there's something about travel here. Gemini energy. So you could have Gemini placements or be dealing with Gemini. All right, Scorpios. Let's get you a witchy deck. Scorpio energies. What's the most important valuable advice from your spirit team, guardians and guides? Protection. The veil. Black cat. Elders. Is the reverse. You could be in need of sage advice and should seek advice before making any decisions. Now is not the time to act impulsively. Well, it is intense energy tonight. You do not have everything you need to move forward at this time. Likewise, during the next moon phase, and again, Mercury is going direct, but it's like still in pre-retrograde shadow, so we're still kind of covering old ground, going slower. Likewise, during the next moon phase, take special care to think before you speak. I think the next moon is a new moon in Virgo, if I believe. I think we have like 2 new moons in Virgo, but don't quote me. You may be in danger of saying things that cannot be taken back. So, ooh. Yeah, so maybe there's something about testy communication at this time or understandings right now. But oh my god. Yeah, there could just be something that's like out of alignment right now. It is quite possible that your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, that a half swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. Interesting. Could be a new home, real estate. Let's see. Crossing / revealing truth concealment. The veil is the very hardest saw one on this night. The veil between the worlds is thinnest, and the spirit realm is as close as it's ever going to be on earth. That means you have a toll-free call to every spiritual helper from gods and goddesses to your ancestors, angels, ghosts, you name it. Also, we have eclipses coming up, but I think you can always access this if you want. You can pray, right? So just ask your guides to surround you and show you the magic every day, and I don't know, give you understandings, whatever else you need. Each year you have a chance at receiving supercharged advice from those who know everything in the entire universe. The Veil card has come to your reading because new truths will soon be revealed in your situation. Things are going to be uncovered. They are waiting for the conditions to be just right so they can present themselves to you in the most effective way. Be sure to keep your mind open to receiving messages in unusual ways. Notice any recurring signs, symbols, or even feelings. There's no coincidence for you at this time. That's interesting energy. Alrighty. Oh, shit. Sorry. Let's get you some tea leaf, Scorpio. Someone could have been quite arrogant before, Scorpio. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. Karma, temporary problems. I'm in a goofy mood. Scorpio. Happiness. Happiness moving out of stagnancy. The sun. Completion, seeing something clearly. The torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Shining light on a situation. Okay, Scorpio. Please hit that like button if this kind of connects at all. I'd appreciate it. It's a good way to give me a gold star. Yeah, this could be somebody you broke up with. Scorpio. Well, maybe because of money issues. Oh, okay. Maybe something will ultimately be... You might be able to achieve something here. But it just might not be right now. Misunderstanding. Yeah, maybe there's some kind of misunderstanding between you and somebody. Psychic ability on the top of the deck. Trust your intuition with I. Anything else for Scorpio? You guys are very intuitive. You guys are water signs. Actually, the Scorpio placement people I've known are freaking like X-rays. They can like take X-rays on people. Get to the heart of the matter. Let's get you one of these for Scorpios. Because I don't think we pulled from here. Oh yeah, we did. Oh well, screw it. Oh, the riddle. Very interesting. The Riddler. Maybe you've got a lot of questions you could be posing to like ChatGPT or something. Or maybe it's all about the right questions and asking your guides. Because that's actually a great way. A lot of the near-death experience videos, you can hear people talk about how they ask their guides. And after they have this near-death experience, I guess they have more faith, of course, because they've met them, I guess. So anyways, the riddle. The riddle, the riddle. Okay. Scorpio, of course, this is your energy. Leo energy, Gemini energy, Libra. Okay, let's see. Something about a white bird could be relevant. The puzzle, the question, the mystery. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it's not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. You are thinking too small, literally, about the situation. The riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious, like the elusive wisdom of the Zen koan. Focusing harder won't do it. Yeah, of course, because this is like overthinking. This is like the conscious mind, right? Neither will increased effort. Yeah, this is about rest and kind of like when you get your best ideas after a shower or something, or you're doing the dishes. Time, surrender, and humor are the only allies. What feels like the most pressing dilemma won't reveal deeper wisdom for a long time. Eventually, you learn a profound lesson from the riddle. For now, get comfortable with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing it. It may, in fact, be the only reality there is. It's kind of giving like when you like look back and you realize like a lesson that had to play out a certain way in your life that took like 10 years to learn, and you're like, oh, or even your entire life, up to this point maybe. When light, a great awakening or aha moment. When dark, manipulation, deceit, or trickery. Go deeper. Practice the Buddhist I don't know mind. I don't know. Maybe something about taking a new approach. Yeah, healing here. Yeah, coming out of pain. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Working with something. Moving ahead. It says, who am I? The only way to work with a riddle successfully is to not work. Ponder these koans. The coin that's lost in the river is found in the river. If you meet the Buddha, kill the Buddha. The fudge. We're going to continue. This is fun. You guys got a fun reading. Well, maybe you don't find it fun, but I find it fun. I don't know. Scorpio. Messages. Well, I think there's improvements here for sure. Soulmate could be on your mind. Who you're compatible with. Relationships. Commitments. Fresh start. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Boss up. Attachment. It's attachment. Burdens. Oh, yikes. You gotta let go of those attachments. You might need to get out of your comfort zone a little bit more. I don't know. Meet new people. I don't know. Let's get you a Egyptian. Because we can. Scorpio. Oh, that came out quick. Darkness in the reverse. Moving towards the light, quote unquote. Thoth, wholeness. So the power of words, speech, writing, scribing. Interesting. Scripting. Affirmations. I'm seeing face air financial fears is showing up in this deck already. So Scorpio. That's crazy. It came out. They're so funny tonight, aren't they? So goofy. I love them. Okay. I'm gonna finish with a few of these. Scorpio energies, people and placements for their spirit team. Renewal and spark. Offer. Love relationship. Oh la la. North node, cosmic purpose. Control dynamics in the reverse. Anything else for Scorpios? Yeah, union. Integration? Tell me more. This could be about integrating yourself as well, like Scorpios. Because your outer reality manifests the inner one, right? Yeah, coming out of self-doubt, coming out of doubts into more confidence could be important. Could have epiphanies then, or like enlightenment because you're happy, or you're seeing something clearly. Yeah, trust divine timing. Oh. Yeah, this could be like a Saturnian transit or aspect, self-love. Let's get you some chakras, Scorpios. I am insightful and intuitive. This could be about Sagittarius, Libra energy, or just relationships and connecting with like spirituality and faith and beliefs. Could be about reciprocity, give and take, your work. Anything else for Scorpios? I love to share my experience and wisdom. I know when it's time to listen. So this could be about listening to your spirit team. I listen to my body and my feelings to know what my truth is. And acting on that could help you be more goal-oriented. And the earth supports me and meets my needs. This could be about work, daily routine, habits, greater sense of empowerment, happiness, and joy, clarity. Crown chakra. This chakra is located at the crown of the head. This chakra is the source of enlightenment in our connection to the divine. This could be about connecting through your emotions as well. You could be going through a complete death rebirth in regards to your job, or health matters, or reciprocity, or intimacy. With every breath, I release the anxiety and fear within me. So you can do beautiful grounding exercises, inhaling golden white light, exhaling that brown gray or black gray energy out through the base of your feet, or you can push it out through the center of your chest, golden energy. Imagining anything dissolving off your aura. That's how I do it. Anything else for Scorpios? My inner eye reflects my inner light. 100 or 1. This could be like a new beginning or an ending of some sort. Interesting. Let's get you some of these, Scorpio. I'm giving you guys a long reading, just like Sag. Scorpio. Maybe dream catchers if you're having trouble sleeping at night. Also sage, saging, cleansing, clearing. This could be also about manifesting your dreams, like surrounding yourself with, like always thinking about your desires, or I don't know. There's like vision board energy. Yeah, listen to music as well. That could be extremely healing and help you have like epiphanies or harmonize your energy to a more positive state. Anything else for Scorpios? Spirituality, religion, Father. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. If you don't want to be a father, be careful at this time, maybe. You might need to leave for your work, for your money, for your job. Side note. All right. Oh, that fell over. Sometimes you gotta break a few omelets to make, or sorry, break a few eggs to make an omelet. Scramble them a bit, shake some things up. Um, Diving deep into a task. This could be something about your career, success in that area in the future. Okay. Getting back to integrity. So you could be finding your way. Could be some kind of spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay. Some kind of alchemization, turning a negative experience into a positive one. Could be dealing with Sag. Possibility for union, Skybridge. This could be about bridging something in your life. Maybe you and what you desire or want, moving towards it. Connections. Preparation come to fruition, Netcaster. A marriage, an understanding. Maybe you're reaching out to someone, explaining something. Yeah, wandering between realms in the reverse. So this is about actually finally moving into something, maybe. Okay, well, let's get you one of these. Scorpios, highest themes of love and light, Angel Michael. Karmic relationships fall into my arms, surrender, holding opposites extremes of life. Interesting. Fall into my arms. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she's there when you draw your last. I mean, we come into this world alone, we die alone, right? She knows how challenging life can be, that being human, it can be lonely or confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating. Well, you are connected with everything, so just call it in, right? But at the same time, it's incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it to mean that we're being rewarded. When things are bad, perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes we do that. So just kind of enjoying the present moment. You're being invited to welcome the highs and lows of human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life, the agony and the ecstasy. It's kind of like flowing with the tides, right? Like on a boat. The beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over loneliness, hurts, sorrow, worries, fears, burdens, and doubts, so that now you can finally shed those and actually manifest the reality that you want, right? To lay them on her altar, sacrifice, right? Sacred, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. It's going to be about reciprocity in a relationship too, or your work and your, like, maybe there's something tied. Maybe you meet someone at work. Okay, and there could be something here about like uh, a rebirth as well. Anything else for Scorpios? Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Baby steps is showing itself. Child of the cosmos. There's a mysterious force that governs all life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it's there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated, as if we need to figure things out ourselves, to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that is within each and every one of yourselves, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe. So maybe watch near-death experiences. Those are great to get some perspective. That you have access to all the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities. They're everywhere or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, you do too. This is about maybe knowing that this was predestined or something as well. I don't know. There could be something here about connections or bringing your dreams into reality as well once you realize how connected you are with everything. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, spirituality and religion here as part of your goal, achieving your goals with target here and coming out of any kind of pain and moving towards something quickly with the Eight of Wands. Some kind of healing as well. Okay, and please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.